Yep, as the title says, and I'm not lying, and this is not a clickbait, SpaceX is going to the upside and not going to the downside. When SpaceX had the IPO right over here, I was excited to buy some shares as well, and I finally did it around at 160 USD dollar, and it went up, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be rich, and I don't need to work anymore. But this is not really the case. Yes, I thought about it will pumped up, it goes back down, and it will hold in the position. But then, unfortunately, it went further down right under the $100 mark. But actually, I don't really care. I'm not, I don't have the fear. I'm not afraid. And and it's not really the end of the world just because SpaceX is going down. As we all know, and that I also have researched that SpaceX has no cash flow, basically no sales, no nothing, no stocks that is going to the upside. So as you guys can see here, the operation cost is nothing, investing cash flow is nothing, financing cash flow is nothing, free cash flow is nothing, and so on. Why should people buy SpaceX? And why do I think that SpaceX is going to the upside and not going to the downside and then all of a sudden disappear? And here's the reason why.
Elon Musk and Tesla have become synonymous. His personal ties to the company extend far beyond providing direction and vision. It was later that year that the company was experiencing its first major financial scare. Seen more as a gimmick than as a reality, consumers weren't being attracted to the company the way Musk was hoping. After putting all his money and personal assets into the company, the struggle was still on, tweeting more recently about the historic event saying, "I thought we would still fail." But on the last hour of the last day possible, the company was saved by a $40 million investment. At this point, the company was just 3 days from bankruptcy and impending collapse. The company began to grow, and financial struggles grew to be a thing of the past.
There was an engine fire, and that was it. The second flight actually did make it to space, but not to orbit. And then also Flight 3, we didn't get all the way to orbit.
Musk burned through the $100 million he had sunk into SpaceX. Now he was on his way back to the drawing board.
3 days after the failure, he announced first that he knew what was wrong. He announced that they'd raise money to finance a fourth launch, and the fourth launch was going to happen in a matter of months, which in the rocket industry was a crazy announcement.
We were able to solve the problems, and then just as we'd solved those problems, we ran smack into the worst economic recession since the Great Depression. I certainly did not anticipate that we would have the worst economic climate since the Great Depression, and one which was disproportionately bad for cars. I mean, General Motors went bankrupt. General F&N Motors, you know?
Musk was in the fight of his life.
We had maybe about a week's worth of cash in the bank, or less, and there was just very little time left in the year to resolve these things. I mean, there were like 2 or 3 business days left in the year. I never thought it was possible for me to have a nervous breakdown, but if it was possible for me to have a nervous breakdown, that was about as close as I was going to come.
The fourth attempt to launch the Falcon 1 was a huge success. And 3 months later, NASA rewarded SpaceX with a $1.6 billion contract to resupply the International Space Station.
So as you guys can see that Elon Musk is one of the most unique people on earth, that he got bankrupt on Tesla and on SpaceX, and he made it. Okay, he definitely made it on Tesla's company and his success, and it will go the same way for SpaceX as well. So this is my analysis, and that most IPOs, they always have a pump, right? And pump again, and then going to the downside. So for the SpaceX, and especially that Elon Musk is the CEO and the creator of SpaceX, I strongly believe that he has a backup plan. I strongly believe that Elon Musk is not going to let SpaceX down because he has been working for so many years and spent a lot of time and put a lot of investment in SpaceX, that yes, it may push further down, as I have seen and heard that it may go around down to $60 or so. Okay. It may go down to $60. It probably will hover around. It's going to have a sleep, a good night's sleep, taking a break, And then once we have the break over the resistance level, then retest, and then it's going to the upside. I guarantee, and I don't want to predict, but based on my analysis, the way how Elon Musk is so successful with Tesla and now with SpaceX, that I'm guaranteed that Elon Musk will not let SpaceX down. So if you guys have bought around this area, 160, 170, even 200, you need to stay patient. Patient is key. And I strongly believe that people like me who bought around this area or even lower, you guys need to wait 6 months, a year, or maybe 2 years. Yes, it is a long time. And you guys could have put your money elsewhere in order to make more money during that period of time. But if you want to close it, go ahead, you lose it, right? Or you're going to leave it and not hoping, just forget about it for a period of time and it will go back up automatically. Trust me, AMD, it has been happening like this. Palantir as well. So don't give up on SpaceX. And I believe it goes further down around $60 marks, in between of 60 or 100. Yes, it is a pain in the butt. People cannot wait, but patience is key, as you guys know. And please comment down below what you guys think where SpaceX is going. Is SpaceX going to be bankrupt, or do you think that SpaceX is going to the forecast of the highest price of 800 USD dollar? Okay, 800 USD dollar. What do you guys think? Would you guys wait? Is it the good waiting time? Yeah, for me, yes. Okay, definitely I'm going to wait, and definitely I am going to buy more. Once it hits the bottom, it will consolidate, and after I see a break and retest, definitely I'm going to buy more. As always, you execute, you gain, you succeed. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.